Well, here we go. Welcome everybody to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Today is a beautiful day. I don't even know what day it is. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. And I don't even know what date it is. But anyway, it's a special day. There is no space and time here. Welcome. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning if you don't mind. Just bear with me. So many years ago, 2 decades ago, when the pupil is ready, the teacher appears. And that's basically what happened. My first mentor was a High Wiccan priestess. She was known as the Psychic Queen of Ireland. And she took me under her wing to begin with and started teaching me all about life in the spiritual sense. Things that were happening to me that I didn't even realize I was doing. And she put into a stubborn mind things that kind of made sense. She was very practical. She had a PhD. She was very much one of those people that worked. She even told me that she worked in a laboratory and that she could, for some reason, create whatever she was doing in the laboratory ways that other people in that laboratory couldn't because of energy and focus. Found that fascinating. But one day I remember going up to a house which was in the village, and there was a little bottle of oil, little jar of oil. And I remember in that oil there was loads of flowers, and I think there might have been some crystals in there. I can't exactly remember, it was so long ago. But like she had like pieces of paper and stuff, and you know, like Wiccans and their magic and stuff. I didn't really know much about it, but it was kind of intriguing. But I was more intrigued about the jar, and I'm like, what's in that jar? And she says, that's magic oil. And I'm like, what do you do with it? She says, well, I whenever I'm doing spells, I'll use it. And when you think of spells, you might think bad spells, but I think most of her spells were to help her clients and also to bring abundance into her life and her client's life. So that was really interesting. I found it fascinating. So of course, me being me, at that time I said, could I have some? And of course, she gave me some. And thus started my journey with natural oils. And I'm here today after 20 years and creating, I kind of feel I'm in the energy of alchemy, which in my understanding, alchemy, no matter what field you're in, you try and do something to make it better. So if you're working with oils, you try and create something that is even more potent and more beautiful and more powerful. That's my understanding of alchemy. It's not just oils. Alchemy is everything, right? But my limited understanding because of my English language and the fact that I'm dyslexic makes it even better, because when you're working on an energetic feeling and you're working with not your mind as much, but with the feeling, it's been really good for me, because I don't have to specifically think about, how to do it and mark the, cross the T's and dot the I's. It's like I struggle with that. So to flow with my oils and to smell and work with them and see and listen to my clients, that's prominently been the 20 years of working with oils. And I've got 10 oils altogether now after 20 years. So that's not many oils, but they're my oils, and they're to me, they're special. And wherever I go, they go with me. And I know a lot of healers in the world who are pure energy healers and Reiki masters and pranic healers have my oils, and they take them everywhere because they know each oil has a specific frequency and energy to help with a certain situation. So that's beautiful. That's just, to me, it just means everything. For me, I want the final thing that I've always kept away from was the physical oil to work with physical issues, because I never felt that was my kind of work. I'm more of a spiritual and healing in a spiritual sense, meaning negative energy. But as we know, it's all connected. And as I've grown up and got older, I've realised that there's a lot of bullshit out there, and a lot of people say that they're this and they're that, and you realise that they're just talking. So my confidence grew when I met a certain gentleman that shared a very ancient mixture with me. And I paid for it. I paid thousands for that mixture to understand it. And I've worked with it and it's been fantastic and I've loved it. But then something kind of happened and I didn't want to deal with that anymore. So it leads nicely on to say, you know what, I think I'm ready to create something of my own. And I feel confident enough that if I follow the same patterns, the same procedure as I do and channel and work towards something in the physical sense, maybe just maybe I could make something very special. So you've got 20 years experience working with thousands and thousands of different essential oils and plant-based oils and trying to understand, trying to feel, trying to, get put together something that maybe nobody else works with. I think the 10 oils that I've got, I think they're very unusual, very different from anybody else. They're not a set procedure. They're all channeled. They're all worked upon by a healer who has tried thousands of oils till he gets to what he feels works well for each specific oil. So today is a great day because today I have decided to launch my number 11 oil. And I've got to say, I'm very, very, very happy at this moment. And it's been a labour of love. I've utilised a lot of my healer friends to help me with this oil. A lot of customers, a lot of people that I know personally who will be honest and truthful. Not, oh yeah, it's lovely. No, I want the truth. Is it working? Isn't it working? I, at one point, thought the oil that I'd made was maybe a bit too strong, too potent. And I've kind of reduced it just by about 5%. So it's extremely strong, but it's just enough. I believe the oil that I've made is fantastic. And only you will know when you use it. So it's my number 11 oil. And it's predominantly for the physical of what many people are going through right now, the physical of bumps, bruises, the physical issues of burns, bites, the physical issues of strains, of breaks in the body, the physical issue of the heart struggling with something that we've never been used to in this world. We've not had this before. And it's things that are stuck within our body that need to come out. Things that shouldn't be there, and if they stay there, they may cause issue. So this oil, I'd focused on all of those things as I don't want to call it a detox oil, although it is. And it will help bring out what needs to come out in a physical way, but it will help in every way towards healing the body. So everything that I focused on this oil is of a very strong oil to heal. It will bring down any swelling. It will help with any itchiness on the hands or any issues that you've got which your body's trying to clear. It will bring it out even quicker. So it will bring out the rash and the issue. It will pull it out. So if you've got rashes, itchiness, anything like that, I could go on and on. There's so many things that it could help with, but I would say that this is the bottle I will now, from the rest of my life, turn to for any physical issues. One of the things that I want to say that I really believe in the idea of looking after your body rather than waiting for your body to get sick. And, this prevention is far more powerful than the cure, meaning that by keeping the body healthy, you won't have to get to a point where your body's screaming out. So what have I been doing with this oil? Here it is. Anyway, take a look. Blend of the healer. Hard to see it because it's a lot of writing. Blend of the healer. Oh, there you go. So I'm going to take you through some things, what I've been doing with it. So please remember it's very strong. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Let's say it's waking up in the morning. See? So, temples, top of the head, back of the neck, straight to the heart, all around the chest. Hands together, open up a little cup, breathe in 7 seconds. Make sure you don't put your fingers anywhere. Ow. Wow. I tell you guys, this is strong stuff. Whew. Okay. Hold for 7 seconds. Release for 7 seconds out of your mouth. Repeat that 7 times. 7 seconds, breathe in. 7 seconds, hold. 7 seconds, relief. When you breathe in through your nose. You do that in the morning and just before you go to bed at night. Prevention is far better than the cure or looking for it. So that's what I do. When you're breathing in, make sure you don't stick your fingers anywhere near your eyes because you'll be like this for like 5 minutes because it's so strong. Now, that would be on a daily basis. And I've been doing that now for 3.5 weeks. And what's come out of me, I have never in my entire life ever, no matter what oils I've ever used, this has never happened before. But what came out of me is in here. Now, I've got to be honest. At the cleansing and the purging of all whatever it was, what's coming down on top of us, what's going into our skin, if that is what came out of me, I feel more balanced, more aware, more awake, and more healthy than I've ever felt in a long, long time. What I went through these 3 weeks was a purging of I felt my body just pushing out, clearing out. It came out my nose and everywhere. It was just coming out. This is the personal thing that happened to me. I don't know how it's going to affect you. All I can tell you is this. Every oil that is in this mix, which will be specific to this mix, and I won't change it. I'll keep it at this mix because I think it's bang on. The blend of the healer is bang on. And what's inside this oil, I want to keep to myself. If somebody wants to get upset, but this is my secret because I've worked hard for this. I will give you some idea of what I've put in there, but I have used maybe a few drops of certain oils that I wanted in, and I didn't want it too strong. So there were certain oils, like I've put a certain kind of lemon extract in there, very, very strong. A certain kind of lavender, very strong. A certain kind of jojoba that I've used, eucalyptus, I've used camphor, I've used so many different things, and I've also used a very, very beautiful, very powerful, and it was only a few drops because it didn't need that much, but that is agar wood, AGAR wood, and getting that as genuine is like gold dust. So everything that I've put in here was all about this oil penetrating and strengthening the body to be the body it's meant to be, to detox and to heal and to bring down inflammation and to get rid of anything that the body is crying out for. Because when you think you've got an itch, when you think you've got a bite, all of the rashes and these things are coming from inside that need to come out. So my entire thought process was inflammatory. How do we get that so it brings everything down and heals quicker and clears out what needs to come out? So swelling and the detox of heavy metals, the detox of poisonings, and so on and so on. Fungus, I was focused on fungus, clearing fungal, clearing mold, clearing up, out. My focus on these past months is about finding an oil that will help with so much, and that's what I worked on. So I've got, even my gold that I put in there is genuine, not from China, not cheap shit, the genuine stuff. I hunted down silver. I found that when I researched about silver, again, it's all lies. It's not really silver. I've got 999 silver. It's flake, it's genuine. So everything that I've got is high quality. It's all food grade and it's all amazing. Now, that's just one part of it. When I worked on trying to get the right, this was something very important to me. I wanted to get the mix right, and that took ages, but now I've got it just right. Now my focus is what kind of frequency and energy that I'm going to work from and what I'm going to add to it. So there are specific pure energy healing intention, and it's the same intention that I wrote down. I wrote it all down as meditate. I'd meditate and got the answers, wrote it down. This is specific frequency, the specific sound frequency as well. So everything is based on cleansing, clearing, and physical healing. That's it. I've done my best. This is my best as far as this moment, and I'm very proud of it. The oil that has been given out to my friends has come back as fantastic thus far. Really, really promising. So I just want to say once again that it's now out. It's going to be sold in a format of 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, and 10 bottles. 10 bottles is probably for those that want to give it a go and they want to do it right and they want to do it every morning and night and see where it takes them. It's not that you have to use it every morning and night, but you might find that if you're not feeling too brilliant in life, you don't feel too good, if you say, okay, I'm just going to use it. I'm going to use it every morning and night. I've not got anything specifically wrong with me, but I want to feel better. I want to heal more. I want to be more healthy. I want to feel like my body temple is is the best it can be. And then you've got people who are saying, look, I've got this issue, I broke my leg, I've got a sprained ankle, I've got this issue, I've got that issue, I had an accident in the car, I've got bad whiplash, I've got this issue with, the doctor can't fix, and they believe it's mold, or, whatever it is. Then my suggestion, and what I have suggested to people that I've put it out there and they've followed this, is that they use it every hour. Just a few drops every hour. If you've got a cut, you don't put it on your cut, you put it around the cut. And if you've got broken bones, if you've got sprains, anything like that, then you would use it once an hour till you're back to normal again. Rheumatoid arthritis, use it every hour. If you want to clear heavy metal from your body, every hour. Just think about it before you use it. Sit and meditate with it and see what feels right to you. These are only suggestions. So, anything else? I think that's it. Let the oil do its work and work with it. Meditate with it. Definitely meditate with it. At that point where you're breathing in, 7 in, holding for 7 and breathing out, just feel your body, listen to your body, because you might find your body says, I need some of this oil here, without even knowing why. Like it happened to me the other night, like on the base of my spine, I'm breathing in and then I felt, I need to put some on my spine. And I put some on my spine, and it's incredible what happened at that moment. It's like, wow, your body will tell you how to use it. Your body will know. There's some people who can just hold a bottle of something so pure and know whether it works or not without even trying it. Some people can open a bottle and smell it and say, this is going to work. This is powerful. You are working your way to strengthening your senses. And once you've cleared out the poisons that this world is these monsters are trying to poison us and dumb us down, that's why I'm saying put it here. Because it's going to penetrate and clear and heal your pineal gland. The reason why I say put it here is because you're going to have a clearer day. And when you put it on a nighttime here, you're going to sleep better. So there's a lot of reasons why I've said things to you now, and I'm going to write them all down so you can see them all. And I'm going to write more down, and I'm going to ask everybody who's used it thus far, the healers and people that I know, to please give me honest testimonials, because I think it's probably one of the best oils in the world. And only proof, the proof is within you. So this is a Pure Energy Healer's best shot at natural physical healing. And I hope you appreciate it. So welcome today to the start of Blend of the Healer. May it heal you. May it strengthen you. May it clear out the poisons that are sprayed on us. May it heal us from all past issues that are still within our body. May it cleanse and purify and pull out and push out all that should not be in our body. And I hope it helps. So there you go. Have a great day. And welcome everybody to Blend of the Healer. There you go. I'm a bit excited now.